Hi guys, wee Bob here, and this is a YouTube video that's going to be understated. Got a lot of things going on in life, sad things but hopeful things at the same time. Nothing to do with YouTube, just those typical life things that everybody has to go through. And I don't want to talk about it on here, but it kind of brings me to the point of the video, which is the biggest YouTube mistake that I have made. In 2020, I decided to start this channel. If you're out there watching this and you've started a YouTube channel, you're maybe trying your best, you're trying to get somewhere on the platform. Perhaps you want it as your full-time job. Perhaps you just have it as a hobby. I watched vidIQ, I've read Daryl Eves' The YouTube Formula, I've read YouTube Secrets, which is I think a Sean Cannell book, videos from Catherine Manning on how to grow your YouTube channel, camera angles and changing camera angles, and I don't disagree with any of that advice, but I think it misses one of the biggest things. The ocean. Right, and it's not the ocean's not what I'm talking about. I've lived beside the ocean my entire life. I love the ocean. It holds a special place in my soul. As a young kid, I sat in a little cupboard room that I had. I grew up and I could barely fit in it. It was about 5 feet. That little cupboard room sat with a single pane window and it looked over the harbour where the boats were moored. And I remember sitting in my little cupboard with the boats there, playing their little tune unknowingly with the sails or the ropes would strike the mast and the wind would whistle through them on stormy nights. There's a movie that I love called The Beach, and in The Beach there's a scene with Richard, who's the main character, and Daffy, who's a character he's introduced to early in the movie.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
No, you're right, I don't.
You see, she's on an island. And the island is perfect. I mean real perfection here. I'm not just talking about, oh, that's nice.
In that conversation, he starts talking about this perfect beach. He starts talking about how, just surrounded by the ocean, this beach is a lagoon that's protected from the rough ocean waves, from storms. It's just a beautifully calm beach. Why would I bring up the beach? Why would I be talking about the ocean? I want to share some of the experiences I've had during my life and some of the ups and some of the downs, because it might strike a chord with your soul. It might strike a chord with where you are in life. So what is the biggest YouTube mistake that I made? And what could be the biggest mistake that you're making? And that is leaving yourself out of your videos. So in The Beach, Daffy turns to Richard and he said, I'm talking about a beach, and I don't just mean something that people turn around to others and say, oh, that's nice. If you're not familiar with the drawing, like the drawing I'm doing just now, you didn't have the feelings I had when I was drawing it. You didn't have that flow that you get when you're drawing art, the flow of freedom, the flow of some sort of, it's almost like meditation that you get when you're drawing. You don't know why I drew that. There's no story behind it. I'm watching this Cottage Fairy, I'm watching Catherine Manning, I'm watching vidIQ even, and I'm watching Rob, who's the main host of that show. I'm watching Nate on Channel Makers, and I know their names, and I know a wee bit of their backstories, because they impart that to us, the viewers, and they make a connection to us. The biggest mistake of YouTube that I have made is not making a connection with people. It's being too stone-like. Oh, that's a great drawing, that's nice. And it's not the beach, it's not this lagoon that you can go to where you can free yourself from perhaps a bad day or gain some sort of soul material from it. You might look at the drawing and go, that's nice, but you don't go, I feel something in my soul. And when I watch The Cottage Fairy, when I watch this guy who's gone out to islands to do overnight camping, you see him, he tells you some stories. And that's what's really missing from my channel. So moving forward, there will still be trailers and drawings with trailer footage behind them. But there may also be a bit more B-roll. There may also be some nice raindrops on a car windscreen. There may be more of what Wee Bob was before it was just artwork, to bring some sort of connection to you guys. And through mental health side of things, that's the Cottage Fairy person talks a lot about mental health, and I've had my battles with mental health, and I think it's something that I could perhaps impart some knowledge to people, or give them some sort of hope, or even just take them through my experience, and you might relate to it and it might help you. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate everybody. If you want to talk about something in the comments, or you want me to talk about a particular aspect of life, let me know. Maybe tell me your journey in the comments if you're happy to do so. But anyway, thanks guys, and wee Bob is out. Bye.